supposed to do there?
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
I lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured face. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast, I have no upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin skirted a malice challenge indeed, and my last corresponding to my brother, I invited him here now. If he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask?
He does.
Good. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided. I overheard you and
Sebastian told me a little.
Should have known he... I'm as guilty. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really... That spells the reason I...
So let me learn it.
If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now?
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better... It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio.
I'll do it.
Or I can cast it on you.
Wait. You didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I die.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Crucio.
Ready? I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it.
Slytherin, Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium.
We found Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt.
What will you do with Slytherin?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents. But I can do that later. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without
I
both
wish I
of
would
you,
never come to
we'd
an
never
accord.
have
I
made
cannot
it this far.
persuade even one of them to
We were
listen
lucky.
to the reason.
We could have died. We must swear never to do
Shall
this
place the
again.
creature in the deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would serve into my legacy.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Hell yeah.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her.
Handy
Dude, there was
resource
something
indeed.
there. Well,
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is
Yeah,
also
what's
the
that story?
location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
One who's been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Oh, this day's gone on too long. I won't rest until
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach of that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
You don't believe you can defeat him, do you? Is this Hogwarts bad?
Such agility!
I'm gonna eat your face. Tiger! Is that your best Scipio?
Barely felt anything until
How'd you already make it down there? You're just behind me.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Defender!
Did I get it? I did get it.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
I see her. Going into the castle, see what's up. Is old boy with
Goblin
me? He is.
tracks.
Wow.
They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio!
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it
Revelio.
before they do. Where is that portrait?
Is this it right here?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Of course. I found the entrance to Charles Rocco trial. Professor Fig cannot go in there unless
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival.
second trial. Here we go, boys. If I'm correct, I should be able to make this jump. Okay, cool.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. is he invisible? Oh my goodness, I'm behind. Yep.
Confringo. Cruiser. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Portal, and the portal's coming towards me. Okay. Why is that so difficult? That again. We'll go over. Okay, cool. Why was that so difficult?
Revelio.
Of course you give me shit. Shit. For the content. Wait, I can't see them all now. What the fuck? That one like a charm too. Jesus Christ, there goes 2 pots. Can I please change my thing? Can I freeze them? What am I supposed to do there? Oops. Are you supposed to jump or? How are you supposed to hit that? What the fuck are you supposed to do there? That I don't know how to defeat that. How do you defend that? How do you defend that? I really don't know. Thank God. Let's go. I don't know how to defend. How do you defend that? Low key though. Wow.
What a relief. Revelio.
Hell yeah. How are you supposed to defeat all or move, defend that swing attack?
Expelliarmus.
Hell yeah, baby.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidor's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, We are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Very, very weird.
Revelio. Revelio. Protego.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less.
Not really.
It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Sweet. That's nice.